Warning, this video contains spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In the last episode, things turned really bad as our attack on, where are we again? Specula this Imperial base we're at. While during our attack, the Imperials decided to shoot their large cannon at the big tower, and in the after effect, not only killed a lot of our soldiers, but killed Conrad too. So now Lise is the leader of the resistance, and Alphina wants some revenge. Let's get to it. Luckily, the cannon is not something we have to worry about currently, because we had our ally Astidian show up and take it down. So let's get to it. Slowly but surely, Alphina is regaining his composure. Forgive me, now is not the time for time of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will see to Commander Kem's body. Find my sister and return to Aligiri. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, she's over here? There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Tell me you found Alphina. Tell me he is alright. He's fine, but Conrad, not so much. Well, thanks to 12, I don't know what I would have done. Though saying that, what will the Resistance do without Commander Kemp? Sorry, not here, not now. We should return to Aligiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who need our help on the way. Let's get out of here. We need to regroup, and not that way. Whoops. This way. Alright, supposed to find any wounded soldiers. Oh, you make your way back here? Oh, wounded Imperial. What should we do? We got plenty of our own wounded to deal with. Say the word and I'll finish him quick. Nope, I'll help him. If he gets trouble, I'll punch. If he becomes trouble, I'll punch him. It wasn't long ago I was trying to kill you and yours. I have expected you to slit my throat. To hells with this. I should be back home in Ilsapard, instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. Alright, we got him dealt with. And we should be able to get out here. Looks like we have more wounded outside. Alright. There's one. You gonna make it, buddy? Thanks, Fred. Bloody tourniquet came loose and I was having trouble getting it back on. I should be fine on the rest of the way. Good. There we go. There's my last one. Alright. Oh, bless you, Kite. Wait, is that you, Ravinous? No, I didn't recognize you at first. Been feeling a bit dizzy. Must have lost a lot of blood. I can keep going. I can keep going. Good. Go on without me, Ravinous. I'll not be long. Alright. Let us check back in. Ugh. I can't go around that way, so hop, hop, nope, hop. Now hopefully somebody noticed that the cannon's busted and we can take advantage of that. I am very interested in the fact that he referred to his spear as Nidhogg now. Interesting. It's up to all of us to carry on in his stead. It's up to me. I did what I could for those I found along the way, but some were beyond help. I knew we'd lose people doing this, but him? I was sure the old bear would outlast us all. Ravinous, we have given over Commander Kemp's remains for safekeeping. Later, I have no idea when. Rites must be performed. For now, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. And no side quests, okay. All Alliance and Resistance units have now withdrawn from Specula Impetorius. It is time we spoke with General Adeline. Alright. Alright, General. Now, technically, we win because we can get through, but that was some heavy cost. Grim though it is, the Conjurers have had no choice but to impose a rigid triage system when treating the wounded. Under the circumstances, we have to be realistic. Mark my words, when this is over, I'll take the heads of every officer in Castrum Albania. I'll swing the bloody axe myself if I have to. We lost a lot of men inside the tower. Casualties are still mounting among those who survived. These deaths weigh heavy on my soul, Commander Kemp's most of all. He was a wise leader, he was a patriot, but above all else, he was a good man who will be sorely missed. One of many lost this day. I ask for a moment's silence to pray for the souls of the departed. We have suffered a grievous defeat. Sorry. Professional! But we cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight to this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and your shield when next you face the enemy. It will carry us far, General. Of that, I have no doubt. Ere we take another step towards Alamigo, however, we must first address the question of how to deal with Castrum Albania's cannon. If the Imperials are willing to employ the weapon without thought for their own soldiers' safety, we may struggle to approach them. A frontal assault is out of the question. We'd lose countless men before we even reach the walls. Would we? Recall that the Imperials would have obliterated our forces had they kept firing, but neglected to do so. They have no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why did they? You suspect they were unable to fire the cannon again? Mayhap due to a malfunction? Or one of their officers found his conscience after the first barrage, or heretofore unknown resistance faction chose that moment to disable it. There are many possibilities, but the fact remains that they stopped when logic dictated they continue. Then I'll just have to go and see for myself if the cannon is operational. Are you mad? Conrad put you in charge of the Resistance. We cannot risk losing another commander so soon. I know how you feel, Nago, I do. But I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Papalimo and I arrived at Rhalgr's Reach that Conrad first asked me to join the Resistance. And then he kept on asking. Every time I said no, I told myself it was because of the Scions. But even then, I knew deep down that there was just an excuse. That I was still afraid of following my heart. Because I couldn't be sure if it was for me or for Ida. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who had struggled with the same worries. And as we traveled and fought together, I saw him grow and become the leader his people needed him to be. And now it's my turn to do the same. There's not a lot of us left, and of the ones that are, many are still wounded. We have to make do with what we got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that. Don't worry, Nago, I'll come back. I promise. He ain't rubbed off on you. Rubbed off on you. While I acknowledge Commander Heck's right to carry out this mission, I see no reason why she should do it alone. Lieutenant, would you go with her? Sure thing. I suppose someone's got to keep her out of harm's way. No. Would have done it even if you hadn't asked, sir. That's how I am. That's how I roll. And then it is settled. We await your return. Besides, I want to explore a bit more. Make sure that's all that's here. Yes, there is. Okay, good. To talk to all these guys again. Okay. You're saying the same thing. You're saying the same thing. One can but wonder how the rank and file of the 12th Legion will view their leadership upon hearing the fate of the speculated Imperatorius. More than a keeper, she needs a friend now. Stay close to her. Conrad confided in me that he was considering naming her as his successor, so it didn't come as a complete shock. I mean, I was still surprised, but I've never once doubted his judgment. None of us have. If he thought Lise was the best choice, then she is. Okay, because he confided in me too. When did Lise become leader of the Resistance? That is, I suppose we have Hien to thank for this too. I understand Minago's concern. If they were to lose another leader so soon after Conrad, the Resistance might never recover. Sorry to drag you into this, Ravinous. It may not have been a decision Conrad would have made, but I'm not Conrad. I never will be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for, but right now, all I can do is be myself. Level up! Good. One more to go and I'm 70. And that's a lot of side quests, so hopefully she'll let me do them before we move on. Which she will, because she's kind of stuck there until I accept the quest. Alright. Oh, you look at the man who takes their work seriously. Would you mind finding someone for me? A few too many of our soldiers have been shirking their duties of late. Scare off a few Garleans and suddenly everyone's complacent. In fact, I've been told they've been lazing around at Goodblade, and if I wasn't so goddamn busy, I'd drag them back here myself. Go and tell anyone you see there I'd like to have a word with them. That's what I was thinking. A lot of complacent soldiers around here. Alright. Your turn. You don't look like you're from around here. This may seem strange, but I could use the help of a stranger right about now. Seeing as our troops are going to be stationed here for the foreseeable future, I'd like to have a sit-down of sorts with the people of Alamigo. Hear their grievances, see what we can do see what we can do to be as unintrusive as possible, that sort of thing. A few people I've tried to speak with on the matter have been unreceptive, and I suspect, as long as there's a soldier asking, The responses will be all the same. They have no reason to turn you away, though. Would you hand out a few of these invitations and perhaps ask people why they're so leery of us? Alright. Can do. Ah, an adventure. I have great need of your assistance. One of our men left to deliver provisions to the camp in the north and is yet to return. I fear he may have been attacked in transit. With so much to attend to here in Alighieri, none can spare time to join me in searching for him. With you at my side, I'm certain we can see him home safely. Come, if he is gravely injured, he can ill afford for us to delay. Alright, well, we'll get to that. Yeah, you again. Oh, hey there. Thanks again for helping me before. Word around town is you're some kind of adventurer, is that right? Well, I'm in a bit of a tight spot, and you're likely the only one who can help me. You see, I need legs from the Chipolis hopping outside the town. Figure so should do the trick. I go myself, but they stop me in the ground faster than a saboteur in a sandstorm. What I need them for? Well, you'll have to wait and see. Can I help you? Invitation. There you go. Thanks, but no. I appreciate the resistance chasing off the Garleans, but what happens when they come back? If worse comes to worse, I don't want anyone calling me no resistance lover. Until I've seen how all this plays out, you can count me out of any talks with the resistance. He's got a point. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Alright. Yes, you'll do quite nicely. Zuzudenzu's the name, and as sutler for the Resistance is my trade. And you're an adventurer, are you not? Well, if you're as well-traveled as you seem, then you must know where this conversation is going. I was making a routine shipment here to Alighieri when a band of Kikrin attacked my wagon and relieved me of all my wares. For a blessing, the crates were rather heavy, so I doubt they were able to carry them far, if at all. Would you go and recover them for me? They'd be headed back to the Carmine Kitchen, but I doubt they could make it much farther than the abandoned Garlean outpost to the north. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that accent again for him, but we'll see how that goes. Not a professional voice actor, but I can play around with it. Oh, an adventure. What can I do for you? Invitation. Speak with the Resistance? If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not. I'm grateful for what they've done, truly I am. But I've lost too many to this fighting with the Garleans. They like to run off and get killed just as we're getting to be friends. My heart simply can't take it anymore. Got a point. Ladies? Why, hello there, sweet. Wait, you're not here for my services, are you? Invitation. An invitation to talks with the Resistance, eh? Mayhap I can pick up a few new clientele while I'm there. My coffers have been running a little dry ever since the Garleans left. Not that I enjoyed their company, mind you. I did what I had to do to get by. The Resistance, however, is a different story. I'll gladly offer my services to the brave men and women who fought to save our home. Okay. Your turn. Something I can help you with, lad? Invitation. Talk with the Resistance? Of course I'll go. After all they've done for Alighieri, the least I can do is hear what they have to say. Alright, well, that's one done. So you got the carpenter and the lady of the night coming to talk to you. You're back, and with still few invitations, I see. I see. Well, at least now I know how they really feel about us. Suppose I can't blame them. A few of them do seem willing to open up to us, Though that's a start. It's going to take time, I'm sure, but I'm sure the Resistance will earn their trust. Until then, we'll keep fighting to keep them safe, and maybe someday this will all seem like a distant memory. Thanks again for your help. Now, if you excuse me, I have to prepare for our first forum with the townsfolk. Alright, and yeah, we only have 4 side quests, and all of them are outside town now. So, that's good. We'll just knock those out a bit. Hey, grasshoppers, I am ready for you now. And there we go. Oh man, you saw right before I hit you. So I need 3 legs, so I'll take out 3 of these guys. Maybe if I sprint, I might be able to sprint and then fire tackle. I might be able to get to them. Let's give it a shot. Okay, sprint. Ha, there we go. Made it. And we'll go a little riddle of fire. Oh, wrong button. Didn't mean to stun him, but whatever. Alright, now I have neither, and I'm running short on time. Can I make it? No, I can't. No stands, no stacks, and no chakra. Oh well. That's fine. Not gonna kill me, so. Just gonna be a little slower on him. It was because I had to, I don't know if I had to, but because I did sprint and tackle. If I had one or the other, I probably could have made it. Meh. Alright, so all of the quests are still in the same areas that we've been. But I would like to get, like, south of the castrum. We're going to head up this way, then hit the base, and then move south. So I'll hit that on the way back. Nope, not fighting you. Fighting you, though. Or Riddleworth. Oh, both of you want to use fire. Alright, my turn for fire. Alright. It seems I was right to ask for your aid. He'll need treatment, but his wounds are not severe. There's still a little matter of the provisions, however. Would you continue with the delivery while I see him back to town? They're meant for Gunmar. Continue north and you'll find them. Alright, well, I'm headed that direction anyway. Alright. Was there somebody up here? Huh. Didn't know that. Alright, so... yeah, my last Aether Current really far away. You know, we haven't seen, I think I have, what, 2 more requests, or, oh wow, we have 4 more request Aether Currents to go. So that means we got a lot of work to do. An adventurer? What are you doing in a place like this? Here's your stuff. Oh, our provisions. But how did you get a hold of them? The guy who was delivering got attacked. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear he's going to be okay. Could have been worse, you know. There's the Kikrin to the north, and God knows what else is lurking out here. I'd much rather work in a position back in town, but orders are orders. Thanks to you, I'll have another week's worth of food and drink to keep me going. Man, you're like camping out here for like a week? Wow. Oh, got 2 more side quests from here now. Okay. Fancy meeting you in a place like this. I could actually use a bit of help from a capable adventurer such as yourself. Keeping watch all by my lonesome is surprisingly tiresome work. Lately, I haven't been able to keep focus, and I nod off at the strangest time of the day. If you could bring me a single horn from the Mud Suds over near Goodblade, that'd help me immensely. Awesome, so I have a feeling I'm actually going to have to fight one of them this time. Oh, but the Mud Sud he's talking about is over there. Oh, okay. Mind your step. Miss Headwood is helping us now, but the wind is fickle and you don't want the Kikrin picking up your scent. I've been posted here to monitor their movement, but I fear they may discover me soon as my perfume is nearly run out. Wait a minute, you're an adventurer, right? I got a job for you. If you're interested in making it a bit of easy kill, I need to track down an acquaintance of mine, a hunter from Alagiri, and fetch a flask of Mud Sud tallow from him. The Kikrin have been unusually active the past few days, and I dare not take my eyes off them if I can help it. Bring me a flask, and consider yourself a few gills wealthier. Yeah, it was the ziggurats right there. Okay. I'm gonna work my way around, so. Oh, the gate's straight up open now? That'd be convenient. Oh no, that's the first gate. Yeah, this one is still closed. Hi, I need to beat your ass. Don't touch our loots, loots! Yeah, well, I'm going to a little river. Now a little bit of fire. Forbidden Chakra. And Tornado Kick. There you go. All done. Alright, picking this up. Picking it up. Picking it up. Alright. Okay, the Bolton Kit is still available to me, so I can still go through whenever I want. Yeah, that's good. But I do want to kind of hug this wall, because I want to get a bit more of the map. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, there we go indeed. Ooh, is there a back way? Huh. Interesting. Okay, but we have the de Mud. So the hunter should be around here. Oh, where is the guy? Good at hiding for one. Yeah, this is Ode to Mud, which is speak with the hunter. The hunter should be in this area. Looking, looking, looking. Where are you, dude? if I skirt the outer edge, maybe I can find them. Ooh, it's getting dark. Again, I'm using M as a gender neutral. I have no idea who this person is. Am I supposed to do something to lure them out or something? Weird. Well, I guess technically a sliver of this circle is the north side of these rocks. Oh, true griffin. They're on my hunting log, but I'm going to ignore them for now. Oh wait, no way. Oh, that's up there. It's nighttime and that thing is getting all glowy. Where is this hunter? Oh, there you are. Weird, how did I miss you? Hi. Rahos sent you, did he? So the Kikaroon must be up to something big if he can't be bothered to come meet me. Luckily for him, I already prepared another bottle of his perfume. Now listen, you must not, under any circumstance, open that bottle. One drop of that gets on your clothes, and you'll be smelling of chocobo shite for at least a week. Oh. 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 Okay. Well, good thing I don't have any plans to open that. Let's go kill some mudsuds. Or, yeah. Yep, mudsuds. Let's pick up the slack. Oh, yeah. I'm not here at this location specifically for the mudsuds. They just happen to be here. So, take them out. So we could probably finish off a lot of these side quests in this episode. I know we're already a little over, but I would like to finish it off so we can get on to more story quests in the next one. All right. Oh, do I not need to punch you? I guess not. Whoops. Ah, there's the soldier. You're done. Hell sent you. She can yell at me later. First, I must find my necklace. It was a gift from my parents, and I refused to leave without it. Would you help me look for it? It must have fallen off when I was fighting with those damn mudsuds. Okay, well now I have to look for a necklace in this area. Well, might as well search over here. Let's speed things up a bit. Alright, well not over in this direction. Zoom out the camera to give myself a bit more viewing distance. You know, damn all of this wreckage. Nope, not there, not there. Oh, come on. Nope. Oh, there we go. In the water. Interesting, there's a door in there. This is probably somebody's basement. Okay. Found your thing. Did you have any luck? Here you go. Oh, bless you, sir. It's the only thing I have left to remember my parents by. I lost them in the wake of the Garlean initial invasion. They took from us everything they could, destroyed what they couldn't. Like this place. It used to be a rest stop for chocobos, if you believe it. And we'd rebuild. We'll rebuild it all someday, though. As long as we have this, I'll remember what we were working so hard for. Speaking of which, I should be heading back. I'm sure I'll get an earful from Heel. Whatever. Alright, but we need to talk to Rahu, who's up there. Alright. Everything else is a turn in, so I might as well turn these in up north. And then head back so we're in position for the main story in the next episode. Got it. Have a plan. Also, have water. Stay hydrated. Not only do I need to stay hydrated because I need to keep talking so that way we don't have as much dead air. No, I don't. Try not to talk as much during cutscenes. Because they have something to say you want to hear. But, especially like right now, I need to say something. But not only that, but we also have this huge... It's like, the temperature has been really hot out here lately. And... gotta stay hydrated. Good, you're back. Seeing as you're here, I've got one last favor to ask you. Would you sprinkle that there tallow on me? Just thinking about the smell, I can't bear to do it myself. Hopefully it doesn't get on me. Oh no, it's the Mudsud tallow. Well, whatever. Oh God, it's my nose. I swear this smells worse than before. You see, the only way to hide one scent from the kickering is to mask it with another. Considering their keen sense of smell, even facing in this general direction must be painful for them. Then again, they don't have to live with it. You may want to get going soon. Stay too close too long, and you may have to live with this for a while yourself. Oh, yeah, it is the... So, Mudsud and Chocobo dung. Oh. Do you have any trouble getting the horn? Here you go. Perfect. This is just what I needed to put the spring back in my step. It was initially assigned to this point because of a passing familiarity with the land, but a few other tricks most folks don't know about. Like grinding these horns into powder and mixing it into boiling water. It's good for you, and it has a kick that really wakes you up. You know, with so few resources to get by on here in the mountains, it sometimes amazes me how we've managed to survive as long as we have. I suppose you could say it's a testament of the value of the knowledge and skills our forebears have passed down through the generations. Sorry about that. It's been so long since I've had anyone to talk to up here. Thanks again for your help. And more help. Soup's on. Good seeing you, adventurer. Thanks again for the Mudsud horn. I've never felt better. There's enough left over for more than one cup, and since you're here, I was hoping you'd deliver to someone. When you turn to Aligiri, would you give this to another soldier standing guard at the north gate? Okay. Hey, it's just a quick drop-off. Good. I was headed there anyway. It's funny about him talking about, oh, I'm talking a lot. I haven't had anyone to talk to in a long time. Geez, if you compare that with all the other people I've done jobs for, they must not have talked to anybody in a long time either. But, yeah, back to my story. Apparently, my neighbor's air conditioner went out, and he decided to he decided to tough it out, and he had to go to the hospital. So be careful in the heat, guys. But of course, I have no idea what time, when you're going to be seeing this. So yeah, I think it'll still probably be summer. Because I think I've said before that I'm recording all of these episodes, you know, back to back to back, back to back to back to back, because I want to get to 70 as quickly as possible. But I also want to record it all for you guys, so that means I'm doing a lot of recording really fast, but I don't want to flood the channel, so 1 episode a day. So yeah. Anyway, here's your soup. Adventure. Always a pleasure. Is there something I can do for you? Here's some broth. Mudsun broth. Is this? It is Gutmar's Mudsun broth. Never have I tasted anything so rich or so robust, and the pleasant aftertaste that lingers for days on end. It's simply to die for. You would never guess that something so wonderful could come from a creature so horrid. But such dishes made from the horns and bones of animals are quite common in Girabanya. Aside from their distinct flavors, they all have varying effects that are quite beneficial to one's health. Some say these recipes came about from trade with the Near East, if you can believe such a thing. I should return home right now, and oh dear, I can't believe I'm drooling. You'll have to excuse me. Thank you again for this most pleasant surprise. Aren't you on guard duty? Guard the gate? Guy? Okay. Let's turn all these in. The Chapulus give you any trouble? Here we go. These are pretty plump. Looks like you found a lively lot out there. This will make for a good stew. It's a specialty of mine. Nice spicy broth with chunks of meat so tender they practically melt in your mouth. I found Chapuli legs work the best. These Garleans thought we were savages for eating this stuff, but now that they're gone, the Saligiri stew is back on the menu. I'm sure these soldiers will find it a welcome change from the rock hard breads and salted meats they're used to. And you too. Be sure to stop by for a bowl sometime. My treat. Alright. I forget what voice I gave this guy. The mighty adventurer returns. But has he completed the task I set the task kept before him? Aha, I knew I was right to call on you. I have an eye for these things, you see. But it is not I who will benefit from your aid, but these good soldiers here in Aligiri. I deliver all manner of supplies, from the armor on their backs to the bread in their bellies. The last thing we need is them marching into battle with empty hands or stomachs. And I would be to blame. Why, if you hadn't recovered those crates, I would have no choice but to flee under the cover of night, perhaps even assume a new identity. You don't believe me, do you? I should hope not. A merchant will sell nothing without a convincing smile to show his customers. Thanks to you, my smile remains genuine. For now, at least. I think I did the right voice for him. I think so. See, go play the first voice that I did back, and then play that one, and then tell me in the comments if that was the same voice. It looks like he was the one up there, at least this time at least. He explained the situation, and it seems all the soldiers seen up at Goblet were there helping in his search. This is the first time I've heard such a tale. Wish I could say it'd be the last, but these men have been through a lot. Sorry to put you through all that trouble. I hope you'll still be with us when there's more serious matters to tend to. Alright, and that takes care of the current side quests. But given how many Aether currents I still need via quest, we still have a long way to go. But as for now, we have run over by about 15 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you'd like to support these videos, check out my Patreon. And thank you for watching. Till next time, later.